respected fathers, husbands, and leaders in our community. Choose to Change Mentoring is a self-supporting Christian-based mentoring program dedicated to helping people change their lives around. We meet on a weekly basis with our meetings of consistent 30 minutes of teaching and 20 minutes of open discussion. Membership is completely free of charge, but we do encourage donations from our members or anyone else that believes in what we do. Our mentoring program is designed to give people a starting point to a better future. We do not claim to have all the answers, but be assured we will have answers. And this is what we believe. In Choose to Change Mentoring believes in the life-changing power of God through faith in Jesus Christ. We believe that God has already done His part and that it's up to our responsibility to learn to do ours. We believe in inspiring, challenging, and equipping. Inspiring men and women to believe in the impossible, challenging testimony and experiences of others that have overcome some incredible challenges. Equipping by teaching basic principles of life and must be learned in practice. Success in life is to be achieved. So if you are ready, say, I am
ready.
Thank you, guys. So here are the first three principles that we must believe in order to get started on the right path to a successful living. We must first recognize that we have a problem and we need help. That's the hard one, right? Believe that God and the Father and the Lord Jesus Christ is the ultimate hope and strength. And you are ready to take action now. So we're ready to take action, correct, guys? After a long week, work, struggles, paying bills, but you're here. And that's a good commitment. And tonight we have something special. Our leaders here tonight for another 2 more weeks.
No conference.
Well, next week, we're both going to be out. So somebody's going to be doing it next week. Sorry, guys. So, Orlando's going to take over.
All right.
Thank you, guys.
Well, say Rudy. Rudy is my right-hand man. Give him a hand.
You're proud.
I want to do let me see, what's the best way I can frame this? Well, I want to get real today. That's the best way I can frame it, I guess. Like, you know, each and every one of us, whether you've been in prison or not, no matter where you come from in life, all of us have issues. Who has problems today?
Right here.
You know, only the kids didn't put up their hands. Isn't that cool? Yeah. Qué bárbaro, ellos van a la casa. At least those two do. Some kids have some major problems. Right? So I try to teach my son, you need to be grateful. Some kids don't have a father to go or a mother. But today what I want to do is I want to talk about a couple of my favorite subjects. Last week, who remembers what we went through last week? Anybody? Who's here? That's right. Stop. Success. Success. Steps to success and failure. Well, I wanna continue on that because it just catches my attention. I just got back from prison, and I was thinking about, since we started here, we've seen a lot of men and women come through here. We've had up to, I don't know, 30, 40, 50 men and women here. As less as 3 or 4 people. But we've seen a lot of people, and there's some people in here that we can think of people that were here. And that are not doing very well right now. Started doing good, moving forward in life. Maybe for a month, 2 months, 3 months, a year, and then things went sour. Things didn't go well. How many of us have experienced a situation where you think you're doing okay, and then all of a sudden, bam, you go down? Anybody? Whether it be in life, financial, right? We think we're doing great because we got a few bucks in the pocket, a few dollars in the bank, and we think we're doing okay. And then what happens? Something happens. See, and the problem is that we have issues of a mindset. A mindset. Let me write that down. Mindset. Who has ever in here, have you ever read any books, Googled anything that have to do with success or failure or improving your life? Has anybody done that at all? Anybody in here? Yes? Really?
Yes, sir.
Anybody else? Read a book? If you've been in prison, did you go through some kind of program? Yeah?
I went to
Where's
500 hours.
Julio, did you go through some kind of program or when you got out of prison? Before you got out?
Yeah, well, like church
Like changes or Voyager, life skills. Do you remember anything about that they talk about success or failure? Huh?
managing your money.
Managing your money. So my point is, there's a lot of things to learn about living life. I didn't know that. I just came back from prison right now, and I'm looking at these men all in white again. And I'm looking at them and I'm remembering when I was there. And I remember I had a lot of plans. And I bring them once in a while and I show them. I actually have written plans. I'm talking about from day one. I have that I was going to do day one, my first 30 days, my first 8 months. And those plans helped me. But not all my plans worked out the way I wanted them. Because that's just how life is. So the first point I'd like to make today is, life is not fair. We all got that one? Life is not fair. It's not fair to the ex-convict, it's not fair to the drug addicts, it's not fair to the mother, it's not fair to the wife, it's not fair to the children. Life is not fair. So, we agree to that? Yes? So, what I want to talk about today is continue what we talked about yesterday, about success. Because that's one of my favorite subjects. Who wants more success in your life? So, what I want to do right now, before I move on with this, is I'd like to know if anybody has any goals you'd like to accomplish. We'll go right here. Well, I'm not going to even write it down. Just goals. Let's get serious. Listen, I'll start with me. And write this in already, please. Most of you know my story. I went to prison. By the time I was in prison, I was on my way to prison when I was 17 years old for murder, aggravated robbery, burglary of a building, burglary of habitation, and escape. That's what I went to prison for. Then I got out of prison at the age of 24. Okay? And within 3 months, I put a needle in my arm for the first time. This one right there, my vein, and became a hardcore drug addict. And what I mean by hardcore drug addict is I became one of those drug addicts that all I can think of is, where am I going to get my next hit? A lot of people relate with me. When you're hooked on crack, when you're hooked on heroin, when you're hooked on cocaine, That's the kind of mentality we have, where we're gonna get, and that's it. I did that for almost 10 years. At the age of 33 years old, I robbed the store again for one more day on my daughter's 4th birthday. January 18th, 1997. That's where I found myself 19 years ago. And I wanted to change my life. And I wanted to succeed in life. But I didn't see no future. I was literally hopeless. Literally. At least in my mind, And I'm telling you this story because I have my sister right here. She saw me go through all that. I have my wife that had to endure all that. We just celebrated 27 years. Did I tell you that last week? Yes? Well, you can, yeah. 27 years of marriage. Now, I'm telling you all these things because people look at me now, because I get to travel the world, literally. I'm going to Australia in 2 weeks. Again, I just came back from Australia. I'm literally going around the world in all our churches and teaching what I'm teaching here. The reason that I'm an evangelist today, in case you all didn't realize this, the reason I'm an evangelist is because of what I'm doing here. For you guys, for you. And now I'm teaching other people how I went from being a loser drug addict, a no good snake in the grass, loser drug addict, to being a successful entrepreneur, businessman, husband, right? Husband. And I'm talking about this guy because I'm still learning. So let me write that one down. You have to be a lifelong learner. Wait a minute, that doesn't go there. But it just looks good. You have to be a lifelong learner. So now I travel and I put a suit on and I like look in the mirror and make sure my stomach is in. Buy some nice shoes. So I walk into a church, just like this young man right here. I hope you don't mind me using that as an example. In his mind, when he saw me, he said, "Still, I don't understand me. This guy don't know anything." See, because people look at me now, and they don't realize, they can't even conceive it in their mind that I was a loser drug addict. So I want to get that through your head, because it's a mindset. It's a mindset, I promise you. So, and I thought I'd do this, and I hope you don't mind me using you as an example, sis, because I want you to tell them what you saw. See, I guarantee you she probably can't even say some things that she wants to say without crying. Because she knows where I come from. She saw it. And I venture to say that she even probably just gave up on me at one point or another. Understanding that, man, he's a loser, can't help him. Maybe they've done that to you in your life. You're just out there. It's out there. You probably are, because I was. I was out there. I'm talking about I was out there. You want me to tell you how far out there I was? Tell you a funny story. Well, now it's funny. Which one? Yeah. Honey, refrigerated. Gee.
Wait, who knows?
Honey tools. They belong to me.
Jewelry, accessories.
Hot checks. You name it, I did it. Now, I'm just telling you all this because I don't like to think about that. I really don't. But I think it's important that people understand where I come from. Especially today, I just felt like I needed to share this with you. I didn't know who was here, but I'm glad all you guys are here. Because I want you to understand that success for you is possible. It's possible. That right now you cannot see that. Through all the problems and issues and situations in your life and the things that you've done and the things, I wanna emphasize and I wanna put it into your heart and mind that it's possible. Les Brown says you have greatness within you. The motivational speaker, you have greatness within you. You just haven't found it because of the mess that's in front of you. You have greatness within you. It's possible. Say that with me. Possible. Possible. It's possible. You see how that does something to you? But it's a mindset. I started in prison. That's where I started. Learning this stuff that I'm trying to teach you. I started in prison. So, with this in mind, is there things, I want you to, goals, I want to see who's going to brave enough to tell me. And when I was in prison, I used to talk to this one white boy. His name was Stanley, Joel Stanley. He was my friend. He was the only one that believed in my crazies. I'm going to have a business one day. When I get out, because when you're in prison, you can say anything, When I get out, I'm going to do this, and I'm going to do that. Or I used to do this, and I used to do that, and I was this, and I was that. In prison, you can be anything. So, and I knew that. So then I wouldn't say anything. I remember my cellie, the Ellis unit. Working on my business plan. I was making a business plan in prison. My bunk, take up my bunk off, put it on the floor and sit down. See, I think I don't know about that stuff, huh? I got a business plan, and then my cellie one day comes in. What you doing, cellie? I'm writing a business plan. He said, business plan? So, I never talked too much to my cellie, he thought I was crazy. And I don't know what he felt like. He thought he needed to tell everybody. So he yells out, hey, my son is going to be a businessman. And I didn't say anything. But he was mocking me. And then his friend comes up and says, hey, Selena, you give me a job when I get out. They were mocking me. I wonder where they're at today. But see, that's what happens to you. Your own family mocks you. People mock you. You are a loser. You ain't gonna do nothing. Who do you think you are? I know the feeling. I'm telling you, it's a mindset. Who do you choose to believe? Are you gonna choose to believe what I'm telling you? Or what your negative friends and family members tell you? Because usually when you get negativity, it's usually from people that are not successful. That don't know how to be successful. That's never been successful. And I have a few friends of mine very successful right now here in this church that tell me that their own family, their own mother, their own grandmother, their own putting them down. So, my question is, anybody here have any goals, aspirations, hopes, and dreams that you have in your mind?
I know I wrote down, like 7 months ago, you gave us a list, goals,
Goals?
and I wrote down